All right, folks. It's gonna be a rough one, man. I'm gonna talk about that god awful Superman trailer. Probably one of the worst trailers I've ever seen. Really disappointed with the worst fucking trailer I've ever seen in my life. I'm fucking so disappointed. I just would bring back Snyder. It's a rough day to be a comic book fan. No, I'm just kidding. It's fucking awesome. Oh my god, I can't wait to talk about it. It was so cool. Oh my god, everything's cool. Some nitpicks, a couple nitpicks, but oh man,
couple nitpicks. I have it, yeah.
Yeah, but oh my god, that hit the feels, man. We're going to talk about it. We haven't talked about it at all, so we'll just have our feelings all on the table today. But welcome to SF Comic Book Code. This is 204. 204.
Yeah, 204.
204. Episode 204 of the SF Comic Book Company on the SF Comic Book channel. I am Ray Doomzilla. We are Groot, Maximum Effort Grayson. Joining you today, we're going to talk some trailers, some Death of a Unicorn, Karate Kid trailer, a couple other tidbits, some comic book news. So a lot of stuff to get into, but the main thing we're going to talk about that Superman trailer. Just a lot to dissect in that, and it's funny reading some of the discourse on online and people just wanting to hate, and they had their messages already written out, ready to go, and like whatever happened in this trailer, they were going to hate on. So we'll talk a lot about it. The trailer is going to be the meat of this episode. Mr. Effort, how you doing? A little year older. How you doing? You celebrated your birthday last week.
Doing well. Just, dude, I'm ready. Like, this is for trailers. This has been a pretty good couple of days as far as like gaming and fucking movies and shows and everything. Just
it's a lot of things are hitting on all cylinders right now. We got a lot of cool TV.
It's been a good cool couple of weeks right now.
Yeah, a lot to talk about for sure. Big Leo, we're gonna skip that comment right there. Skip, Mr. Skip.
He said Goku.
I don't know. I'm skipping him for right now. Krista, good evening, nerds and nerdettes. What's up, Krista? Lori, what's up? Good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday. We're doing a Thursday show.
Oh, as well, with good reason.
Yeah, we're doing a show on a Thursday. It's we gotta we wanted to talk about the trailer. You knew this was gonna be the big thing dropping, so I'm not sure if we're doing a show in the next couple weeks. I think our next show will be the best of our top 10. So we'll we got a couple holidays coming up in between, so we'll deal with that when it comes around. But all right, so let's jump into some news. Let's see. Let's talk about. Let's get some comic book news out of the way. Then we're going to talk trailers. Then we'll jump into the big soups talk. So we got some big comic news this week. Right now we have last year we had Godzilla versus Kong versus Justice League that came out, which was a pretty decent book. It had some delays, but it came. It was kind of delays kind of hurt it as far as storyline wise. I got the hardcover, so I'm going to reread it like all the way through. Probably a more cohesive storyline. But Marvel's jumping in the game. We're going to also get Marvel versus Godzilla versus Marvel this year. This looks fucking really awesome. I'm super excited about this. This looks like this. We're going to get different one shots. We're going to get Godzilla versus the Fantastic Four. I think it's going to be the first one that comes out of the gate. I think this is going to be Ryan North, who's writing the regular Godzilla series right now. And I believe John Romita Jr. is going to be writing them. We're going to have variant covers by like Mark Bagley, Nick Bradshaw, Lee Garbert. So these like the first one's going to start like I said, Fantastic Four. It looks like it's going to be of that era, Godzilla looking. And I read parts of the story is going to be King Ghidorah is going to be a Herald of Galaxis. So that's going to be kind of interesting. It's going to be that's going to be fucking weird. But I'm not totally in for this.
Does he talk? Like what the fuck?
Ghidorah? No.
As the Herald of a Galactus, maybe.
Why do you have to talk? You just fucking go find a planet and destroy it.
Like, yeah, okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna get some one shots. We got some cool. They came out recently with some bunch of variant covers for Godzilla. Earlier this fall, which I really dug. Some were better than the others, but this looks like a lot of fun, right up my alley. Let's see. This is from Games Radar. The 1970s Godzilla King of the Monsters series by Marvel is 100% out of control comic book fun. Anything went. The creative team's approach to these one shots with that same wild, imaginative story, and I guarantee you'll see things you never thought possible with Godzilla or Marvel. This is editor Mark Pinciacia, and a statement about the new one shot. Ryan North and John Romita Jr. a dream team in Godzilla versus Fantastic Four. Depicting the kind of sense of shattering battle you expect from characters from Marvel and Toho collide. This is going to start March 19th. This is already being solicited. So yeah, I'm totally on board. I think we're going to get a one shot of Godzilla versus X-Men, Godzilla versus Spider-Man, Godzilla versus the Hulk. So this just looks like weird fun, and see, this looks like they took it a lot more seriously in the DC, which usually DC takes a little more. This is going to be looks like it's going to be more sci-fi, goofy fun. I'm totally in for this. If you haven't read the Godzilla Marvel stuff from back in the late 70s, yeah, it's definitely weird, and they don't have rights to a lot of monsters, so it's just Godzilla versus characters in the Marvel universe, which was a lot of fun back then. So it's cool to see where this is going. Anything you want to see from this? Are you looking forward to this?
I don't know, man. I just are they kind of jumping the shark now? I mean, I understand like a one shot or doing it one time, but now it's just like, hey, look what happened. It's almost starting to get how film execs get. They see something working, and all of a sudden now they just spam the whole load of shit on it. And I'm hoping it does well. It's just sometimes I don't like it getting spammed so quickly. This would have been cool in a couple years, but Godzilla is the hot property right now. So
you're talking about just on top of the DC one going on too.
Yeah,
well, DC had their moment last year. They're doing it again this year, but now this year Marvel's doing it also. So
yeah, it just seems so just too quick, you know. I don't know. It's just I think it's striking while the iron's hot. I get it, but it's just I don't know. Another and I like the artist that they have, which is great. But yeah. To me, it's almost like another Marvel desperation. Smells of desperation. Marvel's favorite cologne right now.
I think they have the rights to do that.
I get that, but it's just I'm not. Dude, it's just.
I don't get what the negative connotation is if they're doing a Godzilla versus Marvel.
Bro, you're never going to see anything negative when it comes to Godzilla, Doomzilla. Come on. Come on, bro.
Right, they can do it.
I'm just saying, I just think it's too quick right after an event happened with DC. We'd be giving Marvel shit if they came out with an event very similar to Crisis right after Crisis came out.
They always do that. They always come out with
but we'd give them shit regardless. I don't understand just because it's Godzilla, we're not going to give them shit for it.
Yeah, but then Godzilla so diverse. You can do a lot of different stories. Godzilla is not.
Of course we can. Doomzilla.
Yeah, I think you're just you're looking. I think you're trying.
Nope. This is
too much. You think you're looking a little too much.
Sure.
This is Godzilla versus Marvel, man. It's nothing too much to think about there.
Sure.
You try to find negative things where there's no negative, man. Come on.
Yeah. Says Doomzilla.
But what
biased much? I'm just saying.
Well,
says the guy with the fucking
Mr.
Godzilla tattoo. Yeah,
Mr. I can't say anything bad about Batman, Mr. Grayson.
Oh, I'm quick to say bad shit about Batman. Don't get it twisted. I'm very fucking dude. I will fucking when needed. I'm very critical when needed.
Yeah, critical mass here.
Critical.
This looks fun though. I think it's whatever. Man.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not going to be fun. That's one thing.
I love living in a world where all this is happening. And like you said, Godzilla's hot right now.
That's the thing. Godzilla is hot right now.
Yeah, hey, Godzilla's. It's a. Hey man, comic book industry is not doing great, man. So whatever can bring people into the fucking stores to buy comics, and if this brings some kids that love Godzilla into comic shops to buy comics, I'm all for. This looks a little bit more inviting too than the DC stuff because the DC was like more caught in kind of their current lore. This looks like they're just going to have fun with this. And not to, yeah, the DC stuff was good too, but I think I don't know. This might flow a little better. I think this looks like more fun than the DC stuff. Let's see. Lori, I wonder if Godzilla will be mentioned in the new.
That would be interesting, but I think the scripts might have been written before this even was thought of.
This is just comic. This is just comic crossover. Just like Punisher crossed over to Archie at one point. This is just a ridiculous comic book crossover. This is not going to do anything with the movies or the canon or anything. This is just some comic book.
But it would be cool. Like they're like, was that Godzilla? Just fucking out of nowhere. Was like they just jumped somewhere. Was that Godzilla?
Yeah, kaiju's can show up everywhere. Yeah. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Big Leo, what I missed about Godzilla? I'll skip that one too. Let's see, Renee. What's up, Renee? How you doing?
Marvel versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yo, what is
Godzilla versus Leo?
Oh.
Let's see. Skip.
Or going back to Fight Club. Fight Club down the garage.
Skipping the conversation right there. All right, let's talk about a bunch of trailers dropped this week. I guess we can let's talk about this one. Did you watch the Death of a Unicorn trailer?
I seen bits and parts of it. I didn't really get to watch it. I saw a little bit at work. It seems cool. It seems fun.
This is from A24. This looks. I was like, what? Do I need it? And then I watched the trailer. I was like, all right, I'm bored. This is going like super dark, like kind of dark comedy. A24 is doing this one. Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega look like they have some good chemistry. John Carpenter is doing the score.
A24 is one of the few studios that's still doing good original shit, dude.
Yeah, they kind of like they do a lot of good originals content. They're doing a lot of like weird shit. This almost looks like somebody mentioned like this looks like almost like a normal like setting for an A24 movie,
right?
But this cast is fucking loaded, man. You got fucking what's his name? What's the list? Yeah, we got Paul Rudd, you got Richard E. Grant, you got Téa Leoni, who I haven't seen in like fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
We got Will Poulter, Poulter that has some fucking great. He looks like he's gonna steal the movie. He looks like he has some.
He's hilarious, dude. He's got chops.
Yeah, he's got some good chops. I rewatched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 last night. He's actually pretty good in it, even though the character was kind of unnecessary. But he's good as the character. Yeah, exactly. So this movie looks like a lot of fun, man. Right up my alley. It's a lot of dark humor. Like you see the title Death of a Unicorn. But this looks like it's going to like a dark, weird comedy route, and I'm all for it, man. The calf, anything Richard E. Grant, man. I love Richard E. Grant. He can fucking read the fucking Yellow Pages, and I'd be fucking down to watch it. So this looks a lot of fun, man. I would recommend watching the trailer. I think you'll dig this. It's gonna be right down our sense of humor kind of alley right there. And like I said, John Carpenter doing his score, like fuck yeah, man. Like if that's all he wants to do, like just do scores for us his career, name direct. Which I would love to see him do one more fucking crazy, direct to a movie. But that's all right. But I definitely you should watch this trailer. I think you'd dig it.
What Death of a Unicorn, right?
Death of a Unicorn, yeah. And that's coming out. It says it's coming out in 2025, but it doesn't give it like a specific date. So, but it looks like a lot of fun. I'm definitely on board for this. And a lot of people are like, oh, is Jenna Ortega's overexposed? I think she's picking the right roles, and she's not trying. Like even in that Beetlejuice movie, she didn't like want to be the main character. She was a side character, which I think is a smart move on her part. Just kind of, you don't have to be the star in every fucking movie. And that's how stars, I think a lot of guys get overexposed. So I think that she's doing the right thing, kind of taking these parts, like not exactly playing the main lead, but playing these parts in these great movies. Let's see. All right. What's the other trailer we can talk about? Oh, I wanted to talk about that. All right, so let's talk about the Karate Kid, man. The Karate Kid trailer dropped this week. We heard about this a couple years ago. They announced this. They said Jackie Chan from the Jaden Smith Karate Kid movie, which I never actually watched. Did you watch that one?
I watched bits and parts of it. I had that like on in the background, but I usually will say like if I have a movie on in the background, if I'm not trying to sit and watch it based on what I'm hearing, you're just you're just not very
So
good.
if there's a movie you put on the back, like if it's like something like, oh, this is catching my attention, I'm gonna sit down and watch it. But
Exactly. If that, I usually do that with certain movies. I'm just like, oh shit! All of a sudden, I found myself watching this. I sat down and I watched this movie. And I was like, oh okay, surprised me. You know, it happened with a few movies.
Yeah, I'm not a big. I wasn't. I'm not. I can't stand Jaden Smith. The whole Will Smith family is kind of annoying. But Will Smith owns the the rights to Karate Kid. I guess the distribution rights. So he basically made it as a vanity product for his kid. But I didn't see it. Maybe I'll sit down and watch it at some point. A lot of people I've heard say it's not bad, but it's like more. He's not doing karate.
It's not fucking karate.
Yeah, just call it the Kung Fu Kid.
The Kung Fu Kid. If they would have called it Kung Fu Kid, you wouldn't have had no fucking issues with it.
Yeah, but
it's not karate.
Yeah, it's not karate. It's crazy. So yeah, so we get the trailer. We didn't. They didn't right off the bat say what this like takes place, but they're saying it takes place 3 years after Cobra Kai. So Cobra Kai, it looks like it is canon. They didn't say if any of those Cobra Kai characters are going to make an appearance in this, but we do see Ralph Macchio. We do see what's Jackie Chan's character from the movie? I don't
remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. So it's Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio teaming up. It feels like I don't know if Jackie Chan's character was so legendary that they have to like he's going to be in the same character as Ralph Macchio. He's a legend in his own right, but like not being a legend, he's not really a legend in the Karate Kid universe. He did one movie.
I guess what they're trying to say is in that universe, that particular teacher. I mean, we didn't get to see all of his, his whole back history. We just saw one movie, and a mediocre one at that.
And he's going to have ties to Miyagi, of course. So
yeah, it kind of makes. Did you watch the final season of Cobra Kai?
I thought there was more episodes left.
No, but I guess did you finish up to the point where the last episode that's
no, aired? I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't watched it all.
I've been kind of worried.
Okay. No, you should watch it, dude. It's really good. So the only thing is, because of the tournament, I can understand how Miyagi and this guy probably might have been at the same tournament, different ages. This guy probably would have been on the very Jackie Chan's probably would have been on the very younger side. He might have been, I don't know, 7 years. I'm not sure.
He's only like 10 years older than Macchio. I think he's like not that older.
So he's okay. He's older than Macchio, not okay. I'm making Jackie Chan hella old now.
Yeah, I think Macchio, he just turned 60, I think.
Okay, so he'd be about 10 years older than Macchio.
So,
I wonder. I don't remember if they ever got into who taught Jackie Chan's guy. It's very possible that his master, knew of Miyagi and got killed by him, or he knew the guy that got killed. It was his dojo. Their champion. We never know. So I understand that, but I do want to see more of Jackie Chan's character and have this make sense based on what I've seen from Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai I really like, dude. I really like that show.
Yeah, I'm just worried about this last season. I think I'm glad they're ending it because I think they're kind of...
No, it should get ended. But the thing is, I think you have to. I think the fact that you were worried, I was worried going into it too. I just think they really went to a good spot with it.
Just the last,
just weird, just very weird where they're going.
I'm just like they were repeating the same beats again. Like, oh, the heel turns like back and forth. They're getting kind of annoying. But let's talk about the trailer.
They're teenagers, bro.
Yeah, still
teenagers heel turns are legendary, brother.
Yeah.
No, they are. Trust me. In those little fucking groups.
Yeah, I don't know.
You love. Well, teens don't change. They're just fucking softer now.
True. All right, let's talk about the trailer. I actually dug the trailer. I thought it was good. The music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I was kind of, do I need this? Do I want this?
I'm excited for the kid though.
The kid looks good. They say introducing, but he's been in a couple movies already, in a couple TV shows. So it's not exactly his.
It is if they're trying to. They're pushing him.
Major role, maybe, I guess.
Well, I think what it is they're pushing him. This is his push. This is his vehicle, pretty much.
Yeah, the kid doesn't look annoying. It looks. He
has heart.
This looks, the music was good. They're gonna have some ties to the, Ming-Na Wen's playing the mother. I'm always down for her. She's great. I didn't hate this trailer, man. I thought it was pretty good and pretty. I'm interested for sure. Are you okay with them not having a lot of ties to Cobra Kai? Do you think they should have some, I would
Well,
say like Johnny Lawrence needs to appear, but you want to have some cameos from the characters from the Cobra Kai?
well, I thought about that, and the reason I'm actually okay with them not showing up because it's not Cobra Kai.
And it's not LA, it's New York, so it's a different
yeah, it's not
coast.
yeah, it's not Cobra Kai. Johnny, I mean, maybe the one thing we see is before LaRusso leaves, fucking Johnny and Miguel and Robbie are at the airport saying goodbye. Yeah,
maybe see it.
That's about the extent of it. But I'm pretty much okay with them not being. I don't want it to be like you said, same old beats. All of a sudden, Daniel-san's having a fucking hard time, and who comes to the rescue? Here comes fucking drunk Chosen, and well, everybody loves a drunk Chosen, but you get Chosen and fucking Johnny Lawrence coming in to save the day. I kind of don't want that. I think LaRusso needs to grow up finally, and this could probably be the vehicle for him in a way to finally stop being LaRusso.
Yeah, he's kind of was pointed out. I was like, oh, he's kind of an asshole. Like
he's kind of an asshole.
You look back at the movie too.
Hey, he's leaned into that in Cobra Kai, and I think it's because we're seeing it from Cobra Kai's point of view.
Yeah, from a different perspective. Yeah. Well, just like every great villain thinks they're the hero of their own story. It's just every hero thinks they're So it makes sense for sure.
Yeah, Johnny Lawrence is a fucking hero.
This looks and the guy who's directing it said he's a big fan of Cobra Kai, and that kind of what inspired him to like kind of make this movie too. So I'm glad they're not just like saying, "Oh, this is a different universe," and like we don't need a fucking multiverse of fucking Karate Kid movies. That's going to be a little bit too much.
No, I don't think it's. I hope it's not going that way, but I don't think it is.
No, I think they pretty much hinted like this is the same universe. This takes place a couple years after Cobra Kai, so I'm glad they're like keeping with the canon that they've been building up, and like some people don't like Cobra Kai because they don't like the flashiness and the over
aggression,
over exaggerated fights and stuff like that.
I fucking love it.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, and it's okay. They got kid jumping off a fucking wall and doing like roundhouse kicks and shit. So
Hawk is sick.
It looks good.
I'm hoping for the kid, this could be his vehicle that they might make. He can probably carry this. I don't know if they're gonna bring Jackie Chan back. It could be that McHugh takes over and has become a new teacher. With a new student, a new pupil.
Laura, I hope they get some Jackie Chan action. Welfare Tony. Well, he's 70 something.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want him. The guy was brutal already. Fucking from all the broken bones. I don't want him to do anything extra strenuous.
Yeah, I want him just to be funny. Him and Machio get some action in this movie too. So
like a sparring session, but nothing too. I don't want to see him going through ladders and shit.
I don't want to see all that. But you've seen him and LaRusso fighting a group of people, so that should be fun.
Well, it's going to be stuntman on that one. Finally.
Now you want to use a stuntman.
Now you get the stuntman.
But yeah, this looks like a lot of fun, man. I'm
for this. I think I'd probably, because it has connections, I'm going to have some questions probably post Cobra Kai. I'm going to watch this. I need to watch this, because it's going to continue.
Yeah, just I'm hoping for some action, some heartfelt stuff, and it's this could be a good franchise going forward, man. Like you could do different sides. I wouldn't mind seeing a Chosen spinoff, or you could do
Please watch fucking Cobra Kai, dude. Now that you just said that, please watch Cobra Kai.
Oh man, Chosen dies. Oh man.
No. Just the fact that you hear spinoff, I haven't begging for it. Trust me, just watch.
All right, I'm gonna put it on today too, but I was like,
he's sick, dude. I love Chosen.
I'll watch it this weekend just for you.
Fucking Chosen. He's fucking great, dude.
Big Leo, we're gonna skip that comment right there.
Don't skip my comment. Skip my comment.
Let's see, Lori, the Unicorn trailer is definitely interesting, and yes, that cast looks amazing. It's a good cast. Leo has another comment. That's gonna be. We're gonna skip that one too. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully, Lori. So hopefully, it's a good soundtrack too. The music always should hit in a Karate Kid movie for sure. So do we get Hilary Swank in the second half of Cobra Kai?
I hope not.
Oh, so she didn't show up in that.
No.
Okay.
No, that's my whole thing. At this point, it would feel like shoehorned.
Well, like yeah, all of them kind of feel shoehorned.
No,
Like,
no, 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 no. Well, I think the most shoehorned one was Mike.
the
Mike
Matt
felt a little.
Barnes. Well, the Matt Barnes one was pretty.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I said Mike. Matt Barnes. Yeah. Matt Barnes? No, Mike. Matt Barnes is a basketball player. Bad boy Mike Barnes.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute. Kobe just checked his no. But yeah, that guy, he was like the only one that felt forced. Chosen felt organic. Kreese felt organic. Silver felt organic. Yeah, I think even Kumiko, her appearance felt very organic. You know, them trying
Chosen felt organic. Yeah.
I just think right now, I think they missed their opportunity. I think it would have been nice if I can have Hilary Swank probably as, Tori's mother dying.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people speculated that, and
they didn't show her for a long time. I think they were trying to get her, and she didn't agree to the role.
I think you have something there. Maybe they were like hiding it to maybe have that as a cameo, because it's kind of weird they didn't show her for a long time.
Yeah,
that kind of makes sense. So, yeah, maybe they were trying to pull off one of those. All right,
it was an educated wish.
Yeah. All right, let's talk. It's not a trailer, but some casting. We got a. American Psycho is coming out from Luca Guadagnino. What is
Luca Guadagnino?
Guadagnino?
Is it Guadagnino?
We got let's see. What did he do? He sounds very familiar, that name.
Oh, Guadagnino. Oh, Luca Guadagnino. Yeah.
Guadagnino. So it looks like we're gonna get a remake of American Psycho. This is coming out. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Challengers. Okay, he directed Challengers at the fucking the freeway of fucking what's her name? Fucking Mrs. Spider-Man.
Ouch.
Zendaya fucking movie with she's banging the two tennis player movies. They came out earlier this year. I guess he's directing it. Scott Z. Burns, guy who he wrote Side Effects and Bourne Ultimatum. Let's see. Austin Butler's cast as American Psycho. When I saw this, I was like, you know what? They've been talking about doing this movie for a while too. So like everybody's like, do we need American Psycho? The first one's pretty damn good. They did that sequel with fucking Mila Kunis that I don't think anybody saw, and they're pretty blind. But they're going to remake this. I think they kind of nailed it with the casting. Austin Butler's, I think he has that all-American look. He played Elvis, the all-American boy for sure. But what do you think of this casting of Austin Butler?
Oh man, dude! My whole thing is, dude, do we need this movie? No. But I do love the casting. That's how I felt. I was like, if you're gonna cast anybody coming back or after to play them, especially after, I think Christian Bale did a fucking awesome job. It's pretty good casting. I just don't know if we need it, and especially, I think it's a really good a very well made movie. I don't know why you're remaking a well made movie.
Yeah, like we talked about recently. Hey, if you're gonna remake bad movies with good ideas, we don't need to remake good movies. So.
Yeah, I just don't get. I just don't get it. I'm really confused about it. I'm like, why doesn't anybody make fucking Van Damme Cyborg over again or some shit? But it's a good movie. It's not like. Bear with me, like Clash of the Titans. I kind of understood trying to remake it just because you've updated special effects up to that point.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that part.
And if you remade Clash of Titans, you could make a really cool fucking epic movie, but they just chose to make a fucking cheap looking fucking
But the one thing they did do was update. I thought the Kraken looked awesome. I did think the Kraken looked fucking sick. I didn't like Medusa. They made her look pretty. I don't want a pretty Medusa. Medusa needs to look fucking, crazy and fucking demonic. But I don't know. And then this is good. I think fucking American Psycho is a fucking classic. That's the part I don't understand. How do you remake? Why do you want to remake a classic? Don't remake fucking Back to the Future. Don't remake Indiana Jones. Don't remake American Psycho.
I think in our lifetime, in the next 30 years, we're gonna see all those movies remade with AI and bullshit like that. So, unfortunately, that's gonna happen.
I do like the cast, though. I do like the fucking cast. I mean, I like or not the cast, but the casting of Austin Butler. I can definitely see him in fucking like as
you can play
Bateman.
that American like
apple pie gone fucking bad,
perfect,
dude.
Perfect Wall Street, good. Just like that has a fucking psychopath underneath the skin.
Other question is, are they going to keep it in the 80s, the time of excess?
I wouldn't mind them doing a different era because we did they kind of got nailed down the 80s so well. Maybe do the 2000s. That's 20 years ago now, so maybe you can do like have him as a tech like a tech bro kind of person in the tech fucking bubble. Like haven't said it in San Francisco during the tech fucking bubble. Do something like different. If you're gonna remake it, I think don't have it set in the 80s because they did it so perfectly in the original one. Maybe do it a different era kind of suit it better and give it a fresh take instead of just trying to recapture the 80s. Like
I just don't understand remaking this.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. You still got Renee. You still get steelbooks of still yet to get the steelbooks of Rise of Skywalker, Alien, Romulus, and Crow 2024. I'm not good with the computer technology. One of you, since you guys order a lot through the mail, can you guys check on for me after the show or after live because I wouldn't know it to start looking. I would just it's kind of hard to find the steelbooks because I would get a lot of steelbooks from Best Buy, but since they're not doing it, check Amazon usually. But then their steelbooks get late. I ordered a steelbook for Transformers 1 and got delayed, so I just ordered the regular 4K. So it's kind of hard to get nowadays, man. So you just kind of got to be online, unfortunately.
Is DVD Empire still a thing or Blu-ray Empire?
DVD Empire is still a thing, but I don't know if they do steelbooks. I would just do a Google search for certain movie steelbooks, and some people do like. I have the steelbook of Rise of Skywalker, but it's kind of hard for it's kind of hard nowadays, man. It's dying out, but just do Google searches and you might be lucky. Let's see. Big Leo has a comment. We're gonna skip that one. The chosen one. We're gonna skip that one. Rick, can you read my comments?
Rick, can you read my comments? Nope. Read.
Nope.
Read.
Skip that. All right, cool. We're skipping all those. Let's see. The fact that Bobo was left out of Titans was a travesty from.
He wasn't left out. They threw his ass away.
Yeah.
They threw his ass away. Oh, we won't be taking this time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they were like,
they just tossed him aside.
Like an F you to the fans of the original, like, oh fuck you. Oh, you like that cool, like cute little fucking movie back in the day? Oh, we're doing something cool and edgy, so fuck off.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking edgy.
Let's see, Lori, they're rebooting X-Files. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know if it's.
I'll wait until I hear who they're casting as the leads.
Yeah, because like the biggest part of X-Files, like the show, the writing, everything was good, but the Mulder and Scully, that
chemistry
between those two people were like lightning in a bottle, and you need to match that. And they've tried with like when Duchovny left, and they tried to shoehorn the other guys in. It wasn't bad, but they just didn't have the chemistry that fucking those two had. They kind of made that show, so it's all about what you're gonna do after who you're going to cast. It's very important to cast that right.
And somebody from the original cast has to be in it.
Yeah, I don't want to see a full reboot. I want to see a continuation, like kind of the story and like kind of them taking up the cause, like Mulder and Scully are retired or off in the bag, maybe a cameo from them every once in a while. But yeah, I kind of want to see. I don't want to see those characters like just written off or killed off. I want to see them kind of keep going with that. But we'll see. All right. Let's see. All right. All right, I guess we could just let's jump in. Oh, actually, we got one more trailer. Sorry, I forgot this one too. 28 years later, we got a trailer. This is coming almost 28 years after 28 days later, 28 weeks later. So we got looks like a pretty decent cast in this too. You got Alan Taylor, Mr. Craven himself, Aaron Taylor Johnson coming in. This looks It looks very creepy. It looks like we're going back into that world. I'm a big fan. I was a fan of the original one, the first one. The second one is not kind of as memorable as the first one. It's good. It's
I like the second one.
I'm not. Yeah, it didn't stick with me.
It's not as memorable. You're right about that.
Yeah, it's a fine movie, but it's just not. It doesn't stick with you like the first one does with Cillian Murphy and that movie. That movie really fucking kind of haunts you and sticks with you. The second one, like, it was good. It just didn't stay with you like the first one did. But yeah, we get the trailer of this. This looks pretty decent. The first one wasn't available for like years, so they put it out digitally. That's why I have the physical copy. So I always have a copy of it. So that's why you get your physical copies, man. You never have to wait and hope for streaming. But this trailer came out, man. What'd you think of the trailer?
I liked it a lot. Aaron Taylor Johnson, I've never had a problem with the guy. He's usually good in stuff that he does. It's just he chooses a lot of bad projects. Yeah. Craven. And but yeah, he's I've always liked him since Kick-Ass, so he looks good in this. And people are nuts, man. Just I don't know if you saw all the fucking scuttlebutt about that one scene with the fucking ones on. Oh my god, it's Jim! It's Cillian Murphy as a fucking infected. Yeah. I'm just like, you guys do realize the world that this was in. They aren't zombies. I mean, the infected do die. So
either it mutated people or something happened. Like there has to be some kind of explanation. And it was revealed it's some fashion critic designer person that played the role. So
yeah,
it's not Cillian Murphy, even though it does kind of
look like him.
And I can see how dumb people would.
He'd have to be very, very aged at this point. It's 28 years later. So I mean, I just get that. I don't understand that from people sometimes. But everybody wants to jump to conclusions before they watch the movie.
Yeah, and they wouldn't.
It's Cillian Murphy.
And they wouldn't like put that in the first trailer. Like that would be a big reveal in the movie.
That would be a huge reveal.
Yeah, and they have mentioned like that he is in it.
He is in it.
So
yeah, but from what I hear, he's part of a camp, and he's kind of like I would say he's kind of like their Rick. You're
kind of like our Rick too.
Rick Marshall. Oh no, Rick Marshall's the killer from Zodiac. My bad. That's not
Rick Grimes.
Rick Grimes. Rick's the Marshal. He's a Marshal. Rick Marshall. I was like, that's the killer from Zodiac. No.
Marshall Manhunter. Yeah.
But yeah, it looks good. I was kind of hoping that they would wait the 28 years, which would be cool. But
how many years is it? It's like
I think it's about 22, 23.
Yeah, 5 years.
Yeah, it would have been sick though. Let me see, 28.
Well, technically they didn't wait 28 weeks later.
2002. Yeah, 22 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, about 6 years. Yeah. Would have been nice. 28 years later. It's coming. 28 years later.
Wait, 2002?
Yeah. Oh, wait, when's this? 2000? Oh, it's coming out 2028?
No, the movie's coming out next year, 2025.
25. Oh, so it's 5 years. Yeah, 2000. Yeah. My bad.
Well, the fucking second one didn't come out 28 weeks later. It came out.
I know it didn't. He fucked up, right? He fucked up.
Just sit on the movie for a couple of years. Fuck it. All right. Let's see. We have any more comments from Big Leo? No? Okay, cool. We can skip them. Cool.
Skip.
Skippy. Skip.
Skip to Maloo. Skip.
All right.
Skip to Maloo.
All right, let's jump into the big meaty boy. The big meat. Hey, go there. Hopefully this is a good one. Yeah. There's only one left I like. There's only one left. Yeah. Only one left. Only one bastard I like.
Oh, one bastard was inglorious still.
One bastard left.
One glorious bastard left.
We only have one bastard left in our ranks. All right, so let's talk about the big trailer that happened. We got a couple hints. So we got a couple. We got the little poster with the music. That came out. The poster looks great. Then we got which I hate. I hate the fucking teasers for the teaser trailers. I really hate. Just show the fucking trailer.
No.
Last bastard standing. There you go. Let's see. So we got the full trailer today. Pretty fucking epic, man. We got a lot of shit to go through this trailer. Like we said before, we got some nitpicks. There's a couple of issues I still have. One nitpick is the costume. I really don't like the costume. It's a little too bunchy. I don't like that collar. But other than that, this was damn near a perfect trailer for me. The music, I love the opening shot of him just getting his ass kicked right on the fucking ground and wheezing and whistling, and you get see Crypto fucking coming up. He's a good boy. So that was cool to see. We got some great shots, man. Some great epic moments. I think his Tony Khan impression is fucking pretty spot on as Clark Kent.
Dude, no, I think he looks more like the dude from The Office. I mean, not The Office. The IT crowd.
Oh. Yeah, kind of.
He looks straight like fucking Richard. Ayoade? Oh man, it looks straight up like him.
So we get a lot of glimpses of this is not. They say this is a teaser trailer. This is a fucking damn near trailer, pretty much.
No. This is the way you do a teaser trailer, though. This was awesome. They didn't really show. They showed you a lot, but not showed you anything.
Yeah, we only had a couple words of dialogue, from Corn Sweat, and then the little kid calling for Superman. Just a lot of cool shots of Superman. We get the first look of Lois Lane. She looks spot on as Lois Lane. I love her.
Spot on.
Like she might go down as the best on-screen Lois Lane.
I agree.
Just highlights from the trailer. Fucking Lex Luthor looking fucking badass, man. He's gonna probably steal the movie.
He's gonna be fucking sick, dude.
Just that look when he's like looking out the window and he sees Superman fly by and he just turns all pissed off, like, oh, that's a Lex Luthor I've been wanting to see on the fucking big screen that we have never really gotten. We've gotten, like, everybody praises the original Superman movie, but Gene Hackman was just hamming it up playing Gene Hackman. He wasn't really playing anything like super menacing, really. And Spacey was trying to do his best impression of Gene Hackman. And then Eisenberg, let's not get started on that. So it's nice to see what this is, and James, everybody was critical of James Gunn. Oh, he's gonna make it a Guardians of the Galaxy. Like this, I couldn't tell James Gunn directed this if you told me, like, if I didn't know who James Gunn was, and he said, oh, the guy who directed Guardians of the Galaxy, until they put in the trailer. This looks like he's making a Superman movie. So this looks fucking crazy, man. This looks fucking I guess we could talk about highlights and stuff we like, stuff, maybe some nitpicks too, but just seeing we got to see the Justice League. We got to see people bitching about Guy Garner. That's how he looked in the comic, man. He had a shitty fucking haircut in the comic. I'm still not a fan of those terrific costumes, but he's still, hey, that's how he looked. Yeah, man. What are some of your highlights from this trailer, man?
Dude, so I think the wheezing to start off. Dude, that David Cornsweat, he'll making me cry. That's how I feel about that shit, man.
Hey,
like
I called this before anybody else. I want to point that out. I called Cornsweat as Superman. No one
dude, after this, sold. So some of the photos I was like, I don't know, but this sold, like whole sold. So the wheezing was the big part, and I think that's what I want everybody to see. Because look, every shot that you always see of Superman to start out, just for instance, you'll see remember Christopher Reeve doing the fly around, arm out with the big smile. Those are some of his. And his scream moment, that's like him in pain. But dude, you see this guy in pain. Like he got fucked up.
Yeah.
I have my ideas who fucked him up, but I think it's the engineer.
Yeah. Or something to do with Brainiac too. When he's like in that glass cage, I think Brainiac's kidnapping a bunch of people, putting them in cages.
Possibly. I just think knowing what other properties are coming and who's going to be in this world already, I think the authority has a lot to do with this. So I'm just waiting because that could be the big introduction, and that will lead into another flick. No, just their introduction. So, but him getting his ass kicked and just slowly trying to like come to and like focus on location, and then all the montage. Then him whistling. For me, the thing with him in Crypto was the best. You just see that fucking blaze of fucking snow coming at him, and he just looks at him like just happy as shit to see him, and just like, home, take me home. And him giving him his cape to fucking just drag his ass. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
He's like shaking his tail the whole time. He's all licking his fake, and like right there in that scene, he's just like licking his face. Like, this definitely got me emotional, man. Like fucking just seeing this trailer, man. Just like, and I love Man of Steel. It's one of my favorite like comic book movies. But as a Superman,
I have my issues with it too, though.
But one of the biggest issues was like I get the people's like issues like, oh, it's just kind of like not what Superman is Superman has more hope, and they're trying to make Superman like Dark Knight and trying to make everything dreary and dark, and like just because Dark Knight was dark and dreary doesn't mean you have to make the whole universe dark and dreary. Superman's dark and dreary. I love that movie, and I will die on that hill. That's a great movie, but the one big problem with Man of Steel is his Clark Kent wasn't really a Clark Kent. It was just Superman with the glasses. This looks like he's transforming. He's like that hair, the glasses, the slouching. The Daily Planet looks great. I just like when he's walking in, you see Jimmy Olsen. That's the way Jimmy Olsen. Like I hate the fact they were trying to make Jimmy Olsen a badass over these last few years. Like, no, Jimmy Olsen's just a fucking nerd photographer. He's just Superman's little fucking nerdy pal. He doesn't have to be a fucking badass assassin, cool, suave guy. No, he's a dork. Like Jimmy Olsen's fucking Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. He's just fucking dweeb. Don't try to make him something he's not. So I'm glad they're making him a dork again. The Daily Planet looks great. I love the little character like Beck Bennett playing. I forgot his name. The sports writer. He's in a lot of comics, and the cat Grant with the glasses and the tits hanging out. Just like they're capturing the Daily Planet so well. And Rachel Brosnahan as fucking Lois Lane is gonna she's gonna kill it so much. But just a lot of things. What'd you think of the Justice League, man, showing up in this?
I fucking really fucking popped for fucking hot girl flying out of nowhere.
She looked badass. Yeah.
She looks badass. That's one of those things that I like. Mr. Terrific looks badass. It's funny because I was talking to John, and he brought up, he's like, oh, Mr. Terrific, but he really didn't do shit. I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, an Arrow. I was like, oh, don't use Arrow as your fucking basis for
this is a big budget
for your MCU or for your DC.
Budget of a fucking Dunkin' Donuts. It's not really a fucking. Yeah. It's hard to compare. Like you can really do a lot of these characters justice on the small screen.
Like Arrow was like a pseudo Batman and it had a lot of limitations just because it's on TV. But now we're gonna get to see a lot of no limitations because they got budget. This has to rock. This movie does have to rock for all their budgets to. And the one thing I liked about what Gunn said, he goes, he's not going to greenlight anything that doesn't already have a script.
And yeah, they don't believe in scripts that they don't believe in. Like they're not going to just make something because they want to make it. They're going to make something that it makes sense for them to make, and which is I think a good approach to making a new universe, man. Like I don't not everything, and I like the fact they're still doing the side project. They're talking about doing a Clayface. It looks like it's going to kind of be on a standalone on its own. They don't know if they're going to blend that in. I'm still kind of wanting them just to make the Batman part of this universe. Just kind of.
I heard that Clayface is going to be DCU.
Yeah, that means Alan Tudyk is going to play him then.
Huh?
That means Alan Tudyk has to play him.
Yeah. Possibly.
Everything from Creature Commandos is canon. He's playing Clayface in Creature Commandos. Have you already updated with Creature Commandos?
What episode were they on? 4? I haven't seen a new one yet. I don't think I've seen a new one.
Best episode of the season.
Was that? Oh, I thought the GI Robot was there.
I thought so too. That was really good. But this episode, I almost fucking teared up on this one too, man. The fucking
really
origin of Weasel. It's
Oh yeah, that's where they were supposed to be going.
yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. Yeah, no, it's been, I wasn't really into it the first couple episodes, but the last 2 episodes really got me. I'm really digging it now. So
I think I was more into it after the second episode.
Yeah,
Second episode really got me.
First episode was like, then I started getting into it more for sure. Yeah, so let's talk. All right, Leo made a good point, so I won't skip this one. Trailer had big a big Leo trailer had Richard Donner vibes. It had a lot of the music. I'm kind of glad they're incorporating. It feels like they're incorporating the Hans Zimmer and Williams.
They're blending it.
They're blending, which I think is a good idea because that Hans Zimmer score is fucking amazing. I can listen to that score like all the time, man. That last bit of music is just like just beautifully fucking put music. I think having a combination, and somebody made a good point. Like James Bond has had the same like theme for
Christian Harloff.
60. So yeah, watch Harloff, and he made a good point. Yeah,
he made a great point with that.
Yeah, it's like that's just his theme. That's just Superman theme, and like you play that theme for anybody that's any semi movie fan, and
you play the Star Wars theme. Everybody's on It's a Star Wars theme. Like, but it's Star Wars overall thing, not just. I think
if you incorporate that John Williams into that, I think and do something different. They did the little like the Maverick guitar riff kind of vibe to it.
That was sick.
And they said that they got a lot of inspiration for the flying from Maverick. So that's the flying scene in Maverick were fucking awesome. So I think that's a good idea. And like, yeah, it's fine. Like he doesn't need a billion themes. I think just have a blend that John Williams, blend the Hans Zimmer with the voice, like the chanting kind of voice. I think it's amazing. So I think this kind of incorporates all the Superman, like kind of like it's kind of a history of Superman all kind of put into one. But I'm digging, man. I'm digging it. This gave me some like.
So I did have a problem with the suit. I don't hate it as much.
I like the color scheme.
Don't hate it as much as I thought I would.
I don't like the lines. I don't like the bunching up of it. It should be more form-fitting, more like, I don't like the lines. That's the problem with a lot of modern day superheroes. They have to add lines to every fucking superhero suit to make it, I guess it makes it stand out more. I don't know. I hate the lines on superhero suits. It's kind of annoying. And the collar kind of bugs me too. But the rest of the suit
they blame the fucking New 52 for that shit. They're the ones they wanted to go with more of an updated look, and that's what they got.
And the shorts, people are like bitching about the shorts and stuff. But he kind of somebody else made a good point. Was it hard? Somebody else made a good point. Like, no, the Corn Sweat was the one that
Corn Sweat said that. Yeah, I think I know where you're going.
And he wanted the kids not to be afraid of him, so he gave him a pro wrestling vibe to it, like a pro wrestler kind of look to him. So that's why he wears the shorts. So like kind of like kids won't be like scared of him. They kind of understand what he is. He's a face. He's a good guy. So I think that was a good call. And again, he kind of went without the shorts for the last couple decades. So put the shorts on him. It kind of distinguishes and it kind of makes him look like that old school wrestler kind of vibe to it. So I don't hate the look at all, that part. But the collar and the bunchiness and the lines I don't like. But the rest of it, the cape looks cool. I like
the cape looks great.
I like the symbol.
His look is great.
Yeah, I like his look. I think he's gonna kill it as Superman. Like I said,
him walking into, I think it was Stag Industries. As he's walking in, and he's all beat up, and they throw the fucking the cup at him. Yeah. I was like, you know who did that shit? That was a Snyder fan throwing that shit right there.
A lot of people were pointing that out. This is like the Snyder fans.
These are the Snyder fans.
And there's a lot of people bitching online, like, oh, they had cool. Like, dude, I love Henry Cavill, but it's time to move on, dude.
Everybody has their time, man.
They had time, like, hey, man, he did what he could. I think he did 1.5 good movies. But it was time to move on and kind of like reset everything, man. You need a new, fresh start. And the people
can carry this for a few fucking years, for decades.
He's gonna be Superman for that. Well, hopefully, like this movie hits.
If it hits, he can hang this up for a decade.
It doesn't have to be a $2 billion movie. This movie just has to be good. Even if it doesn't, it makes a decent amount of money. It doesn't have to break $1 billion. I think it just needs to be good. If this is good, it's gonna get people back to like loving these characters and excited about what's coming next. It doesn't have to be a $2 billion movie. Just be good. The money will come, man. If like people love this movie, they want to see what's next. What's next in the deal? I want to see what's next. I want to see that Supergirl movie now. I want to see the fucking Diamond Hammock dude that's coming out. I want to see all what they're gonna do with Batman. What people are gonna. It's gonna get people juiced, and I think this is a good start for this franchise to like get going. Like this is going to get people going. Let's see, Johnny, I'm not a fan of how the material looks. Has the underwear. I don't know. The suit's gonna change. Like the suit, this is the suit for the first movie. Every movie they're gonna every movie
the suit evolves.
They're gonna they want to sell toys. They want to sell merch. So every movie they want to sell the hot toys. Every movie's gonna have a different kind of suit and a variation of the suit. So this is just the start of the franchise. He's gonna have different suits. The actor looks like a lummy. That's good. Another hot take for the Gold Lady Bastards. Now there's now I can't stand all of them. I'm back to hating all of them.
Yeah, go away. He wants square jawed Cavill, which I get. What I hate is that there's already.
Sorry, Renee. We're kind of off talking about Kings and Flyers and other bands. We're kind of trying to stay on topic here, man. Sorry. We skipped some of those comments, man. But yeah, we're trying to stay on topic here.
Okay. It kind of just sucks that there's already so much going against it with the Snyder marks, the Henry Cavill is my Superman and nobody else can replace him kind of people, and the fucking I'm Marvel, not DC fan. I was like, dude, just go watch a fucking movie.
I hate that. I hate that fucking like, oh, I need to be this or that. Like people ask me, are you Marvel, DC? I was like, dude, I like it all.
Well, fuck yourself. I like comics.
Yeah, I like comics. I don't agree with that. You have to only like one.
I like Image.
You have to be Star Trek or Star Wars. You can't have like both of them.
You can't like both. Exactly.
I don't like that discussion. Like, no, you can like whatever the fuck you want. Really, if you just like DC shit, that's cool. But don't be mad that other people like like other things. Like fucking calm the fuck down. Clark Kent looks high. I don't know about Superman though. See, this is why I'm skipping him.
Yeah, thank you. Go skip this one too.
Corey, now you're on board.
Sorry.
Have you guys seen the Christopher Reeve documentary yet? No, I don't want to cry.
Neither do I. I think that's the main reason I don't watch it.
I don't want to cry.
I already cried when it happened to him the first time. I can't cry again.
I get emotional over a fucking trailer. I don't want to get fucking see Superman die. I will watch it though. I heard it's really good, and I just haven't got the. I need to be in the right mood for that. I can't.
It's hard to watch a movie that you're going to cry through.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad, man. I don't want to. Yeah. See, we'll be watching. Definitely no skip. We'll be skipping that birthday. It's on birthday. We're skipping that for sure. Wolverine. I'm DC, Johnny. Yeah, good. That's cool, man. If you don't know DC, but
I'm a DC guy, but I love reading Marvel too.
But it's kind of like sucks that you're limiting. A lot of people are just limiting themselves to one thing. Like there's so many great Marvel stuff that you're missing out on. There's so many
great Marvel stuff.
There's great Image stuff you're missing out on. Like, yeah, you can love DC, but you can also love Marvel.
Great Dynamite. All of those companies. It's just like to pigeonhole yourself into a fucking corner, and just stay in that little corner, and that's kind of the worst thing you could ever do to yourself. You're not expanding your world.
And then just be mad that somebody's like the fact that people are mad that people are excited about the Superman movie.
I hated it, so you must hate it too. It's like, why do you hate it?
I think the worst thing that they did, even though I liked it a lot, the Snyder cut of the Justice League, I think fans thought just because they made that happen, they think they can make anything happen now. Like, no, that was kind of lightning in a bottle, and like they kind of like.
I'll admit it. I was part of that group. Restore the Snyder cut.
I wanted to see that movie. There was a better.
I wanted to see that movie.
I wanted to see a better, but now it kind of gave those fucking Snyder heads thinking like, oh, if you bitch enough, we can get fucking Snyder. They're still thinking that Snyder's just going to come in and make his like no, that's not going to happen. This is
the funny part. He still made his movie, and it was okay. 4 hours of okay.
No, it was pretty good. I liked it.
No, it was pretty good. But the thing is, it's like I could see the differences, but it's not like you gave me a fucking masterpiece. That's how people like think of that movie. Like, oh my god, have you seen this? I'm like, yeah, it was good. It was cool. I appreciated what I knew he was going, and fuck Whedon for what he did. I agree with people who say that shit. I get it. Whedon fuck this cut. But dude, it's not fucking, it's not Citizen Kane. That's the way people. That's the way the marks treat it. I can't believe they did him that way, dude. His fucking movies didn't make money. And he fucked up a lot of the lore. He didn't understand the lore. It's right there written for you. And what did you do? Injustice, right off the fucking bat, off a fucking video game. Go fuck yourself, Zack Snyder. We've been in this conversation with many people that didn't like Zack Snyder, and we defended him. I remember many times we defended him.
Yeah,
but on that,
it's time to move on, man. It's time to move on. Like, it'd been fine to see like what he did, but I think they went about it the wrong way. A lot of those characters. So this guy, I think you needed a hard reboot. Oh well, it's a reboot, but they're nitpicking some shit, and that's James Gunn's right. Like he can nitpick the characters he wants from his Suicide Squad. He's in charge. He's the man in charge.
He's in charge.
Yeah. And like, I want my characters that I created and the things I did to be canon. You're in charge. You can do that. And he's gonna take Blue Beetle because he liked that movie.
He's keeping. That's the only thing he's keeping is Blue Beetle,
which I think is fine. Yeah,
that's great.
Game. And that movie bombed because people hate Mexicans. So
it's true.
It's just pretty much what it was. People just.
It's true. Nobody came to support us. We are one of the biggest movie going audiences.
Yeah.
It's
so
true.
yeah, this I love the kaiju. I love that he's fighting a kaiju. It's like, what is he fighting? Like, have you read a comic? Like, he always fights like big giant monsters. Like, that's been happening since the fucking early.
Who the fuck said that?
The earliest.
Are there people out there saying that shit?
I've been reading all kinds of weird fucking comments from fans, dude, bitching about every little fucking thing. Why is he doing this? Why is he like, dude? Read a comic. He's been doing this.
I think they've watched what's it called? They watched the movies too much. They watched the first movies too much, and that's all they know.
The animated series had a lot of the Silver Age stuff where he's fighting big giant creatures and big giant robots and all kinds of crazy shit. Like even in the original Fleischer cartoons, he's fighting like a big Godzilla looking creature.
The one where Tim Daly voiced, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are awesome fucking cartoons, man.
Yeah, the fucking the Timverse, the Bruce Timmverse. Yeah, and even the Fleischer cartoons, he fought like a Godzilla creature and giant robots and shit. Go back and watch that shit. Like, dude, like this is nothing new. This is a comic book movie made by comic book fans, and you can tell from every little like nitpick from this movie. This is a comic book movie. This is made by a comic book fan, dude. Like Luther, like, dude, you got Metamorpho in a fucking movie. That's fucking insane, dude. That's like, we're gonna have some shit. We're gonna get some hints for what's coming up in the future, man. This gets you. If you're not excited about this, I'm sorry, man. I feel sorry for your life. You're just
I don't know what you're looking for to not excite you.
Like you can still watch Man of Steel. You can watch all those movies, but this is just the next step in the Superman evolution, man. Like I don't get it. People like you like what you like, and everyone can like what they like, and that's fine. But the fact that people were just ready to hate on this, they were hating on it from the first moment of the fucking costume, the behind the scenes fucking shots.
The moment James Gunn was announced as a fucking director,
James Gunn, like, oh, it's not Zack Snyder. Oh, this is gonna fucking
yeah.
Like, did you guys? I just watched, like I was mentioning earlier. I rewatched the holiday special on Guardians 3. It's fucking amazing, man. It's like all that shit's still like all the emotional beats. The action's great. The fucking the dialogue, the banter, the fucking just the visuals. Like, it's so good. And this guy's directing Superman, and he's not making Guardians in the DCU. He's making a Superman movie. He did his Guardians in the DC universe with the Suicide Squad. Had a lot of Guardians vibe, but it's the same kind of thing, ragtag group put together. But this looks like a fucking badass super movie made by a comic book fan, and you could tell he's a hardcore comic book fan.
I think this is to me. I'm hoping, because this is what you have to do sometimes to shed. I still feel his vibes, but I think we're going to get a very different. I don't think we're not going to get an opening sequence with Mr. fucking Blue Sky playing with him fucking flying around with, smiling and shit.
Yeah.
I think he said this movie is going to be very score heavy, which it needs to be. It's Superman.
Yeah. I don't need pop singing.
I don't need, I as much as I love his music selection.
Yeah, I don't need fucking.
This is not going to be the place for it. I'm sure you're going to give me 2 or 3 tunes, which I'll be happy for. Don't get me wrong.
Some deep cut fucking music, which I love.
Yeah, I love his musical choices.
I love that he's using Go-Go Bordello for Creature Commandos. That's a fucking great fucking deep cut. If you ever see Go-Go Bordello live, they're fucking amazing. Gypsy fucking crazy folk metal fucking craziness. It's fucking
Ooh.
great. Yeah, it's one of the best fucking shows you can ever see live.
Well, he knows his music, man. It's fucking evident. I love all the soundtracks that he brings out. Folks kind of hate on him, but it's like, if you do, I'm like, you're hating on his musical choices. I question yours, and like, don't talk to me about music. But who's doing the score for this? Whoever's going to be doing the score, good luck, because you have some shoes to follow. Big shoes, fucking.
Yeah, I think it's
Williams
something
and
Murphy's
Zimmer.
doing. Yeah,
Huh?
but something Murphy, I think, is doing the score. They've announced. They already mentioned
Tom Murphy or
Is it
John
Tom Murphy?
Murphy, something like that.
Yeah.
Huh? Interesting. Cool. He's good. What did he work? I think he worked on something with Gunn. Did he do? He didn't do Peacemaker, did he?
Let's look it up.
Yeah. Now I'm interested. Let's see. Composer 2025. John Murphy. He's 28 weeks later, 28 days. Oh, he did the music for 28 days later. Whoa.
That's some good music.
That's some really good music, man. That's a very, very mood setting. He did the music for Kick-Ass.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's like fucking all like getting his when Big Daddy's getting his ass kicked in the fucking warehouse, and you hear that music fucking dun, 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 like yeah, that's good.
He also did the music on Snatch, did the music for Suicide Squad. Oh yeah, this is a good guy. Yeah, okay. I can dig his vibe. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Okay, Miami Vice. Yeah, he's got score. Oh, okay. I'm excited now. Because the thing is, it looks like he's taking John Williams and Zimmer's and he's homaging that shit.
Yeah, no, it's good. Like it's a little like mix of both of those. That's great. Let's see. Lori finally watched Deadpool Wolverine, the Calverine. So fun, and Wolverine. Henry as Wolverine was great. That was a great cameo. That was funny. That was fucking.
Dude, I love that he did the fucking load up on the arms, dude. That was great.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool little meta moment. The Big Leo, Mr. Skip, Christopher leaves. The docu is hella. Yeah, I don't want to be sad.
I don't want to be sad.
Renee's, guys, y'all, I'm always watching, listening. I love Comics World Community. I found 2 other live comic shows like yours. I've been attending. No matter how much you have a hard time, you guys give me.
We give them a hard time? I don't give them a hard time.
You should see how we treat our other friends. Let's see. The Watchers. Lex Luthor does look like Pitbull, though. Mr.
Is that the Gasolina guy?
And it's called Luthor Corp. Is he going to change it to Lex Corp during the movie?
Maybe that's his dad's company. You know, and he's about to take over.
Listen, watching, be right back, eating Din Din, hockey, comics, UFO World Community, metal, and you guys at the moment. That's pretty much it. I got everything covered right there.
UFO World Community is fucking on fire right now.
Setting us up, man. They're about to invade, man. They're setting us up for a fake invasion.
Well, hopefully we look to the sky. Look up.
Look up. As long as I can see movies, I don't care. Yeah, UFOs attack, sure. Yeah, man. I think we pretty much covered everything. In the
I'm super.
What are the top things you're excited about in this Superman movie? What are the top 3 things you're excited about after this first trailer or first teaser, I guess?
Within this movie?
Yeah. What do you most after seeing this trailer? What are you most excited about? The top 3 things you're most excited about.
Number 3 is probably Crypto. I don't think he's going to be in it much. They said he's probably got about 10 minutes or 12 minutes worth. I'm really interested to see if we get to see Ma Kent, because we saw Pa Kent, but we don't know if it's a flashback or him talking to Pa Kent, because they flip-flopped and Ma Kent died.
Yeah, that's one of the things that usually Pa Kent that dies first. Then usually Ma Kent dies later down the road, but yeah, or sometimes they're both alive.
Yeah, or they're both alive. That's the other thing.
Yeah, they kind of switch up every once. It'd be kind of a twist to see Pa Kent alive instead of her.
We didn't see Ma Kent, and that could be the catalyst for him being like a different kind of a Superman, more of a his dad being, because I love that actor. God, I forget his name. He's in so many things.
He has like a three name. I forgot his name. But they did cast Ma Kent too, so she's in it.
Yeah, she's in it.
That looks like a flashback because he looks a little younger.
Number one, what I'm looking forward to, because it's at the core of this story of Superman, just like Jean and Cyclops are the core of the X-Men. I need to see Clark and Lois.
Yeah, Lois done right, man. She hasn't. Yeah, she's been done right on a couple occasions, but yeah, Kate Bosworth did not do it for me.
She didn't know the movie she was part of.
Yeah, Erica Durance was actually pretty decent in Smallville. I thought
she's probably the best person. She's the best Lois Lane right now.
Yeah,
actually, the lady from
Superman Lois.
Yes, she's good too.
Yeah,
she was the female lead in what was that show Grimm that I like. She's really good actress.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking forward. Probably number 3, the kaiju fight. I'm a big kaiju
guy.
Yeah, so seeing Superman and the Justice League fight a big kaiju, I'm fucking there for. I think the action is gonna be killer. And see number 2, I want to see fucking. I'm excited to see fucking badass Lex Luthor on a big screen, man. I've been wanting to see a badass Lex Luthor on a big screen, man.
The closest thing we got to a badass Lex is fucking Rosenbaum.
Yeah. So they give So I don't think we've ever seen a great big screen Lex Luthor, and he just that turn when he's looking out and seeing Superman fight.
Angry as fuck. Just
he looks.
Yeah.
I think I'm looking forward to Lex a lot, and then
he's gonna ham it up, dude.
Yeah, and then number 1, I just kind of want to see the world, man, that he's building, man. I'm excited to see what these what is the Justice League? We're gonna get hints of Batman. We're gonna get hints of what's coming up.
I want to hear them mention Gotham.
And the Creature Commandos, you actually get I don't want to spoil anything for the last episode, but you see a glimpse of an apocalyptic future, and you see some big cameos strung up in some big characters, not like some like Z-listers. You're seeing some big characters strung up, so so you're getting a little glimpse of a possible future right there. So yeah, watch that Creature Commandos number 4. It's really fucking. I almost teared up, man. It's really fucking sad, man. But let's get into some more of these. Renee, good show, guys.
Thank you, Renee. We love you.
We're going to give you more shit. We're going to give you some more shit now, because if you think we're giving you shit now, we're going to have to turn it up.
Yeah. You're one of the guys now.
Laura, I did laugh at the comic accurate Wolverine. Now it was pretty funny. He's a little taller than that. They kind of he's like 5. He's like 5'4".
Yeah, he was like 4 fucking 6 in that one.
Yeah, he was like he was like short. He was like 5'5", 5'0" on that one. Kung Fu Kid. Hope it's sick. Looks like they're going to blend karate and let's see. Derpy Entertainment. What's up, Derpy Entertainment? World building, but the Big Belly Burger will be in the only gun would be weird enough to add that. Yeah, Big Belly. That was in wasn't that in Flash too? Didn't they have a Big Belly burger on that?
Yeah.
Too? Yeah.
No. Oh, was it? No. You know where I think it was? It was in Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah. So yeah, no. He look. There's like a fucking. I didn't even trip off this this character. There's a character in this Creature Commandos that's a super deep cut. Like this is from like the fucking early 40s that nobody ever fucking talks about. That I would like. I didn't even know this character existed. So he's a deep. He's going through like the deep cuts of the DC universe and pulling out these characters. Even for like one little thing, it's like just looking at the Daily Planet cast, man. Having all these characters from the Daily Planet, it's fucking insane. It's gonna be.
I would love to see Big Belly Burger though. Zesty Cola.
Yeah. What was the fucking chain restaurant in Kingdom Come? Was it Planet Krypton? Like the Planet Hollywood type?
I think it was Planet Krypton.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them do like a fucking. That's always awkward when they go in there and see all the characters dressed up as them and they're eating. They should do that for real, dude. Planet Krypton. Renee, awesome comic book previews. Love all reviews, movie, comics, and Godzilla. We do too.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else we got to talk about this trailer? It's a lot to pack, man. I've watched it probably like 30 times, like realistically.
I've listened to like 4 or 5 breakdowns. I was about to listen to Winston A. Marshall.
I saw part of his. I saw Karloff. I saw fucking Campia. I saw the heavy.
I saw Campia. I saw Outlaw.
I saw Outlaw do it. I saw.
Everybody's excited, man. The right people. Look, the people whose opinions I respect and I agree with mostly on like almost 95% of their shit. they flipped out the same way I did. I got goosebumps.
Genre, the real rejects had one too.
The real budget. Comix Reforged, everybody. This is one thing that I like is that's the community.
Yeah,
that's the comic community right there. Those are the movie going enthusiast community. So I'm glad that they're getting the word out because this movie, I haven't been excited like this about a trailer in a long time.
Yeah, this trailer really, this definitely
like other ones, I'm like, oh, this looks good. Yeah, but no, this one, I got feels on this one. This was like seeing the little kid, raise the flag of, the Superman with the symbol and just said Superman. It gives you all the great feels. It goes from the hard rock to the soft melodic tone, and I can't wait. I really can't wait, dude. July, the way time just flies by, I'm just like, July, get your ass here fast.
Yeah, we got Fantastic Four. I think that they said the trailer for that is coming like around Super Bowl time. So
I already saw some of the D23 stuff. I don't know if you did.
The Brazil one or the one from
well, I saw one where they did the comparison.
Mm. Oh, okay, yeah, I saw some of that. I want to see like a proper put together, like not fucking thing.
So do I, but it looks good, but it's just I've always Marvel has me worried. This got me excited, but because Marvel's pretty good at cutting trailers, but they're really bad at making a movie.
Yeah, they're not bad in 100, and they never really did. But it's July is going to be an important month for comic book movies, man. This is going to be very much they're resetting the MCU and the start of the DCU. So this is going to be I'm all for it, man. I'm excited for both.
I hope the MCU got a plan this time because
I think they do. I think they pivoted and they know like, hey,
the whole Infinity War feels like the Force Awakens, and then everything after it's the Last Jedi.
Yeah, I think with Endgame they kind of you gave a series finale to your show, like, and like not you're coming.
What else we got?
They gave you a series finale to your show, and then you have to like, they brought you back for another season. So what are you supposed to do now? Like, I think they kind of.
It was the season finale to the series finale to Friends, and then what happens? We get Joey.
They fucked up with Joey. See, they should have made Joey like we already saw a struggling actor, Joey. They should have made the series him being a big star, like a
famous
big
actor.
Star in Hollywood. Yeah, famous.
Yeah.
They started to pivot that way in the second season, and it started to get good, and then they canceled it. But they fucked up. Like we already saw Joey star. Let's see him be a big movie star, and Joey as a big star.
And the woulda, coulda, shoulda. That's the same thing that goes on with Marvel right now.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Derpy Entertainment got two things for us. All right, Renee, Gene Hackman, Lex Luthor. I love Gene Hackman, and
I like Gene Hackman,
movie, but he was just playing Gene Hackman in that movie.
But that's because I like Gene Hackman.
Yeah. And Kevin Spacey was doing his Gene Hackman impression. When they cast Kevin Spacey and Lex, I was excited. I thought we were gonna get 7 Lex Luthor. Like we're gonna get the fucking maniacal, fucking crazy, fucking evil genius Lex Luthor. But the Kaiju, the Sinner. Who was that Superman Returns or the Superman kaiju in the middle that he's fighting? Is that because it kind of looks familiar? That wasn't kind of looks like a deviation of another. Kind of looked, I think, from fucking Monster Vision, but and then the Solars, and Solars is from the Grant Morrison run. It's like a big weird like planet fucking thing. Is that from 1 Million? I think. I know. They've been. That's supposedly the thing hovering around in the background when he's talking.
Yeah, but I think they're just talking because people are like, oh, he's just talking. I was like, dude, I don't know if you noticed, but there's Green Lanterns out there fucking fighting that shit.
There's people like fucking like they were like against him right there. You saw motherfuckers throwing cans of fucking soup at the motherfucker. Like, why would you go help him? Like, and then Lois is like, hey, you got to help these people. Like, even though they're fucking assholes.
Yeah, assholes.
Yeah. And we didn't talk about this too. The kid that's putting up the flag and like crying for Superman. Yeah, I guess that country's in the like one of the first like 3 issues of Superman back in the fucking 30s. Like it's like a made up country. So he has some history there, and that's just Superman. And he's like, oh, that's a fucking another like, oh shit, like heart-rending one. Derby Entertainment saw the D23 trailer, the Superman or the
Fantastic
one?
Four.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lori, I know you're upset. No Henry Cavill, but I'll give Superman a try. It looks like a fun film, man.
He looks like Superman.
Yeah. It looks like Superman. It feels like Superman, and you know what? It gives you hope, like what Superman's supposed to give you. The symbol means hope. Godzilla versus Ultraman movie. I'm surprised they never actually
animated
on that. I'd love to see a live action.
I'd love to see. I'd love to see a Netflix that animation that they've been doing with Godzilla versus Ultraman. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. They can do it. I think they're almost part. I think they're part of the same. I think Toho is part of Ultraman. I think, right?
Well,
they use old old Godzilla suits for Ultraman villains back in the that fucking Godzilla with the fucking big fins on it. Laurie, at least Cavill has a Highlander. I'm actually kind of excited about the Highlander movie, man. That's I think they can do some cool shit.
Kind of scared about it when it comes to how they're going to change lore. And lore is all over the place, but
yeah. It's from All Star. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, they said they took a lot of inspiration from All Star Superman and Birthright, the Mark Waid retelling of the Lynn Francis Yu book. That was pretty good too. The retelling of Superman's origin. They're taking a lot of inspiration. Remember when he was first writing? He told, All Star Superman.
Yeah, All Star Superman. I know it's big on this one.
All Star Superman, Birthright, and there was another one that he pulled from too. That was like your reading, like your required reading for this. But All Star Superman, if you have never read All Star Superman, that's one of the best like Superman stories of all time. Yeah,
great man.
Yeah, just him taking a shit on the cloud.
He's with a very serene smile on his face. Just, yep, that's how we all feel.
You're gonna Renee. I wouldn't be surprised to get that in like 20 years. I still want a DC versus Marvel All Out War. In 20 years, when they ran out of ideas, they're gonna probably do that.
The only thing that bothers me is that whoever it's gonna be, like WCW, WWE, whoever is the parent company on both is gonna have their heroes win.
Yeah, just like when they did the Marvel versus DC back then, they had the fan vote, and Wolverine beat Lobo because the fans went Lobo would kick the shit out of Wolverine. I love Wolverine, but he would kick the shit out of fucking Wolverine. Yeah. And then like Storm beating Wonder Woman, like I don't buy that one now.
Nope.
No. So you can't leave fans up to vote for that kind of shit. Like no. Let's see. Derpy Entertainment. Technically, with Creature Commandos, that specific scene plot line shows up in a newspaper owner. Cop is reading with the specific character on front page in the trailer. Oh, okay. I got to check that out.
Another thing to go back.
Talking about the newspaper they were reading. What the fuck was it? Yeah. Okay. I got to check.
I think that was Harloff and Kalinowski too.
I'm gonna have to watch the trailer 10 more times to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably watch it again.
Yeah, it's a really good trailer. I'm gonna watch it 20 more times. It's definitely one of the best like superhero trailers. Like definitely, and I love that Man of Steel trailer. That first, I think the second trailer they had. I watched that one a billion times too. They can make some good trailers now. Hopefully the movie fucking sticks to landing. But I don't know. I have a lot of faith in James Gunn. I think like I said, watch the Guardian. I'm gonna probably watch the Suicide Squad just to get that flavor in my mouth of that James Gunn goodness.
So Guardians is still out of all the trilogies, not counting Avengers, because Avengers, it's everybody. Guardians is probably the best trilogy.
I still have problems with the second one.
The second Guardians of the Galaxy ranks a lot higher than a lot of the MCU movies.
I would still probably give it to Cap. I think Cap had the best.
Only reason I don't give it to Cap is the fucking third movie, Civil War, Cap has the best movie, Winter Soldier. First Avengers really good. I don't think it's better than the first Guardians. And no. So, and then I think Civil War, I think that's more of an Avengers movie than fucking Civil War.
I like Civil War more than I like Guardians 2. I tell you that.
Oh, that's definite. But I kind of disqualify Civil War because it doesn't feel like it's a Cap movie. It feels like it's an Avengers movie.
Yeah, true. The second Guardians, there's parts I like. There's parts I really like, but there's
Guardians felt coherent. The whole thing.
I don't know. It falls short for me. It's one of those movies that's hard for me to. I tried rewatching it and I can't get through it. I kind of have to turn it off and maybe come back to it. But like first Guardians and third one, it just all through the whole movie, I just dig so much.
Yeah, it's just when I do like a ranking system on them, I know fucking Winter Soldier's number one.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard when fucking Guardians, like fucking 1 and 3, are definitely sitting in the top 10.
And the holiday special is fucking good, man. This holiday special is like a great holiday viewing, man. It was music's so good in it, man.
and Suicide Squad, as far as like his comic book properties and Peacemaker, it's all good, man.
Yeah, he's they picked. I think they picked the right guy, and I think Marvel fucked up not keeping this guy in fucking house and firing him over some tweets. Yeah, there were bad jokes, but like, yeah, you just kind of threw he was supposed to be the heir apparent
out of context. People just look at what it is, and it's out of context.
And some of the motherfuckers they kept on, and some of the executives and shit have said a lot worse. So I don't. Yeah,
and they do a lot worse.
And they fucked up. He was supposed to be the heir apparent to Kevin Feige. Feige was going to retire or move on a couple years ago, and Gunn was going to take over. Not going to happen now. Now
I heard Feige was supposed to get rolled on to fucking Star Wars or some shit.
Well, he wanted to do his own Star Wars movie. He was supposed to. He was actually signed on to do his own Star Wars, but I don't think let's not get into
signing on and doing when it's two totally different fucking things.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Patty Jenkins.
Yeah, let's not get into that rant. But all right, we're excited. All right.
I'm juiced.
Please like and subscribe if you made it this far. If you like the content here, we talk little comics and movies, TV shows, toys, wrestling sometimes. We got our big top 10, one of my favorite shows of the year. Our personal top 10s coming up in a couple weeks. I think January. Try to do maybe January 2nd. Maybe we'll talk about it. Our top 10, our personal top 10. We do a little different, kind of our top 10 all together. Like we put movies in there, your favorite concerts and events, vacations, just your personal top 10, your top 10 of the year. So it can be whatever. So we're gonna be putting that together. So that's gonna be fun. That's definitely one of my favorite shows. Then we do the preview issue the week after, which is another fun. I'm kind of previewing the 2025. That's always fun. So let's jump into the pool. Pool. This is stuff you picked up during the week, something you watched, something you listened to, something that made you happy, something that pissed you off, all that good stuff. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. What's on your pool list this week, Mr. Everett?
So I really like baking shows. I love the baking shows, and on Max they have a Harry Potter fucking baking show, which is pretty cool. Like some of the cakes these fucking people create. So yeah, it's just more nerd shit to fucking watch, and I do dig that they bring out people from Harry Potter that are like judges. They brought out Luna Lovegood. The twins are the hosts, and yeah, it's just fucking. I just love the world of Harry Potter. I thought they were doing an animated, but it turns out it's live action, which I think is the fucking super wrong way to go. I already heard that they're gonna fuck up a lot of the casting, which I just don't get it sometimes. And it's when you read these characters, you don't get that visual in your head, and this is the way they were portrayed, and I just don't understand why.
I feel like sometimes they do this casting like just to
on purpose.
Yeah, they're just trying to rile people up and get engagement going, and people are going to click on that Harry Potter thing and just
until they cast the person. Like the whole thing with Rachel Zegler. If I was them right now, anybody, don't talk about her being cast into anything Marvel until Snow White comes out.
I told you I saw that Y2K movie. She was not getting that fucking movie.
Yeah.
I was trying to be an apologist for her and like say, give her a chance. And I saw that movie. I was like, she is. I don't know about this. And I didn't see the Hunger Games movie she was in, but people like praise that one. So I don't know. Yeah,
but are they praising the movie or are they praising her acting? Because she's like, I've seen some other things and I can see her scenes and I'm just like, I don't see it. I mean, I've seen and people are like, well, you just don't like women. I'm like, Ariana Grande, some of her scenes were looking pretty fucking cool and wicked. So,
I saw Wicked.
Yeah. Ariana Grande was good in it, right?
She was good. She was probably my favorite.
I heard she stole the show.
I think she did. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Cynthia Ramos.
Arrivo.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of her.
I liked her in The Outsider.
Oh, that's the chick from The Outsider. Oh, okay.
That's I fucking love her in that. But
okay, I didn't put those together.
Yeah,
I didn't like her in Wicked. That's what
she doesn't have, because the thing is, I feel she's quirky, and I just don't think that like the character is like a quirky person. yeah, I don't see it. But yeah, um, yeah, don't cast these people.
I saw the finale of What We Do in the Shadows. Pretty good, man. Pretty good finale, man. I was actually really happy with
Done?
it. Yeah, last season they nailed the finale.
Okay, that's what I meant.
They nailed it. I thought it was really good, satisfying. This season was actually pretty good. Last season I was like, they're kind of running on fumes, and it needs the end. Which it's good they had the last season, and they kind of knew, and they kind of went like a lot of meta about it too. The last season, and like kind of the last episode is really like, and then they have like some like false endings, and you could actually, if you have Hulu, you can look at some of the other ones. They have like a Usual Suspects ending. They have a Rosemary Baby ending. It's fucking hilarious. I think they're actually really fucking nailed the finale. Some finales are like, but this kind of went, kind of meta with the finale. I think they killed it with it was good. It was a good show, man. I'm really happy. I'm actually glad it's ending because it was kind of, it kind of needed to end. It kind of ran its course, but what a great fucking show, man.
It's a good show.
Or so I was going to ask about Shadows. Agreed about the finale. I'm going to miss that series. Yeah, if you have Hulu, go watch the Usual Suspects and the Rosemary Baby finale. It's fucking hilarious. Really good. Renee wants a Trek versus Wars. All the Star Trek with Star Wars heroes on one side, Star Wars Trek villains on the all-out war movie. Yeah.
The villains?
I don't think we need that, but
well, if the Sith will destroy everybody.
I'd rather see a comic book of that. I don't need to see a movie of that. It probably won't. It won't happen unless Disney buys Paramount and owns Star Trek. But I wouldn't mind seeing a comic of that.
I would never want them to buy fucking Paramount. That means they buy Jason. No.
He's going to finally be a Disney princess.
No.
Superman's going to be PG-13. Oh yeah, most likely PG-13. You already see blood in the trailer. Yeah. I think the last couple of Superman movies were PG-13. So yeah, I guess you can kind of go PG with Superman, but I think we'll go PG-13. You're not gonna get any like F-bombs, or I don't think you can get shits or F-bombs in the movie. I think you're gonna just get like maybe some action and some heavy action. Renee wants a Spidey versus Superman.
Nah.
Hulk versus Batman. Tornado Vision flicks. I don't need that one. Stay comic book heavy, y'all.
Yep.
Eyes to the Skies, UFOs.
Definitely.
Yeah, they're setting us up.
It'll be like Independence Day soon.
Listen to the metal and gangster rap, y'all. Terrifier. I'm hearing. I kind of want to watch the Terrifier movie.
To watch it. We watched the first one the other day. I already seen it. It's rough to watch. I mean, it's just you watch it and it's like it's pretty much torture porn. But, dude, Art. He's for this era, yeah, he's up there with the king, man.
So I need to watch the first two to get to the third one.
Ah, you could just watch the first one. First one was fucking fun. The first one's fun. That's where it's at.
Everybody says you can skip the first one and go into the second and third one.
Oh, okay, do that.
I don't know.
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen the second or third one. So.
Oh, you haven't seen this? Okay, I heard that.
There's
okay. Put it in the comments, okay? Come on. I wait the pool segment. Rad. Yeah, we love the pool. I watched a bunch of movies this week. Incredible Shrinking Woman.
I love that. Lily Tomlin.
Yeah. Directed by Joel Schumacher. I think it's like one of his first movies. Yeah, Charles Grodin is great in this. This is one of my childhood favorites, man. Just fun, and you could just tell this is Joel Schumacher because all the colors and shit. It's you got some fucking classic fucking jingles and shit. The fucking was it the Galaxy Glue? Just fucking great little songs and stuff. Great gorilla. Rick Baker does the gorilla in this, and I was like, that gorilla looks familiar. It looks like fucking Kong from '76. And yeah, it's Rick Baker. I was like, I'm pretty sure that Rick Baker did that. And so yeah, I looked at the credits. Yeah, Rick Baker did that. So yeah, fun movie, classic flick, man. Ned Beatty's in it. It's just a fun flick. I watched Henry Thomas's The Quest, which I don't fucking remember this movie. Not the best movie. Not really good. That's probably the reason I don't remember this movie. He's like, it's like set in Australia, and there's a weird story about him. There's like a pond with a creature in it, and it's maybe it's mystical, maybe it's not, and it's just like a very slow paced movie. Like even like the last 20 minutes is like it's kind of weird. Kind of disappointed. I was kind of looking forward to that, but it was, yeah, not worth your time. I thought it was going to be more of a fun 80s, kid adventure.
You're hoping for Mac and Me.
Yeah, a little Mac and Me meets Goonies, but no, unfortunately didn't pan out like that. And then I got Captain Brutus from Skeleton Crew. You caught up with Skeleton Crew?
I'm one episode behind.
Okay, this one was directed by the Daniels. This last one, I was kind of led, not completely. It was a good episode, but I was kind of looking forward to them. Doing some cool shit, and there was a couple hints of their directing in it. So, but I was kind of let down with some of the stuff. It was still a good episode, but just probably not my favorite of the season so far. Still a good episode nonetheless. I'm still loving the series. I'm still having fun with it. So. It's okay. And then my last thing I'll talk about Rivals, Marvel Rivals. Played a little bit. Playing a video game. Haven't played a video game in a while. Pretty fun. It's like I'm not big into the fucking what do they call it? Like it's kind of in the vein of
Battle Royals.
Like
Overwatch. Yeah.
Overwatch is very Overwatch vibes to it. I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff. But I was hearing a lot of people I follow like talk about it, saying it's fun, and the cast of characters they have, it's kind of interesting, and and Doctor Doom's part of the storyline, so of course I'm gonna have to check this out. So I played a little bit, kind of fun, man. I was like I definitely want to play with like friends. Like I hate playing online with people I don't know. And so I played a couple matches, and you can switch out characters, and everyone has their little quirks, and you have to figure out strategies and stuff. Some people are healers, some people are tanks, some people are this. So you got
support characters.
It's you got to figure out who you vibe with the team dynamics and stuff. But it's pretty cool. Like the visuals and the action is like fast paced. It's very chaotic, but it was a lot of fun. I played a couple matches. Like, oh, this is cool, but I want to get on with some. It's free to play too. Like it's you don't have to buy it.
Anybody who picks Jeff the Shark is an asshole.
Jeff the Shark has been very maligned.
The bane of that game.
Yeah, he has like a move where he like basically gets everybody that's near him in a whirlpool, and he can like basically throw you off the map, and it pisses the fuck out of fucking
friend or foe.
Yeah, and it's kind of Jeff the Shark is getting some. I was looking up Jeff the Shark too. I've seen him pop up the last couple of years, and he's kind of like he's part of a lot of web comics like Marvel Infinity. He has like these little cartoon, like these Sunday newspaper cartoon kind of strips where he just has these little adventures, and they're pretty cute for the most part. But yeah, he's fucking people do not like Jeff the Shark, which is hilarious. I love people getting pissed off at a fucking nothing Marvel character. But it's a lot of fun. It's free to play. Definitely want to get some people on it. So get some people that I know to get a group together and play. That would be fun. But it's interesting. I haven't been playing too many games lately. So, but definitely a game I'm going to try to get into. But yeah, have you played it yet? Have you just seen some online?
No, I've actually have videos that my friends, the group that I play in, that they sent, and it's funny because the first thing they sent me was one of our friends, Raul, fucking playing as Jeff the Shark, taking everybody out and not really gathering the enemies, just gathering his whole team and fucking killing his whole team. It was great. It was just fucking funny because they did tell him like, "Hey, dude, let us go," and he was not. I think he was off mic, so he just killed everybody. Pretty much Leroy Jenkins them, which was great in a fucking PvP match. That's awesome.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. It's too bad no martial artists flourished after Brendan Lee. Jet Li was the closest.
No.
Jackie Chan had some good flicks after that. Jason Statham had some good flicks.
Scott Adkins. I mean, Scott Adkins makes good.
All the guys from the Raid, they were fucking pretty bad. If you haven't seen Raid 1,
Tony Jaa.
Yeah, the Raid. If you haven't seen the Raid movies, those movies are fucking awesome, man. The part one is. Have you seen part two yet? I know you've seen part one. Yeah, but it's fucking badass, dude. Those movies
The
are
Raids are fucking sick. Yeah, Renee, if you haven't seen the Raid, go watch the Raid, man.
Yeah, that's badass. Yeah, those guys show up in. They showed up in Force Awakens. They're the guys. The fucking Conja Club in the fucking Force Awakens.
Conja Club.
We never made a deal with Conja Club. What's that? Conja Club. Yeah, Incredible Stranger Woman's a good one. It's it's a one I haven't watched since I was a kid. Yeah, that one holds up. There's a couple movies you watch and it just it doesn't really hold up. I already watched Enemy Mine.
One of my favorites.
They live in World of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. I remember not liking that movie with Tom Cruise. I kind of want to rewatch it, but
it's cool.
Yeah,
Robbie's an asshole.
Yeah, the kid storyline, and then him trying to recreate the raptor scene in that kitchen, that store thing. I don't know. It felt like Spielberg kind of repeating himself, trying to do like a greatest hits of some of his movies. The movie Flow. Oh, thanks for bringing that up, Lori. I almost forgot about that. The movie Flow looks interesting. It's fucking the best animated movie of the year. I think probably the best animated movie in a long time, actually. It's just a beautiful fucking movie. And if you're an animal lover, you're especially a cat, even if you love all animals, no matter if you're a dog person, cat person, just a great fucking movie, man. It's just beautiful. No dialogue. It's just fucking cat on adventures, like a futuristic apocalyptic world where it's just they're in the forest, and just a fucking beautiful fucking movie, man. Definitely check it out. If you're a cat, especially if you're a cat person, I would definitely recommend it. You need to watch it. It's just a beautiful animated movie, man. And just like I was talking about, I was a room full of there was kids in the room, and you expect kids to be all noisy and annoying, but they were fucking dead quiet, and they were just fixated on this fucking movie. Everyone was just like, oh my god, just a great. And be ready for, if you're watching it, there's a billion fucking production companies behind it. You remember the Family Guy when he's watching the movie and there's a billion production companies that pop up and you think the movie's gonna start and that happens. There's 10 production companies that are involved, and the audio, we're just laughing our ass because it just keeps going. It's a funny fucking moment. But
in association with,
yeah, it was all that. It was literally 10 fucking
brought to you by.
Yeah, it was. Oh my god, it was comical.
In partnership with, it's goddamn. All right, motherfuckers out of the source.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, it was good. All right. What's the other one I fucking recently? Yeah, I watched Wicked. It was not bad. I'm not a big musical guy, but it was fine.
I like musicals. I watch it when it comes on.
Yeah, it was worth checking out for sure. Let's see. Sorry, Renee, I can't read all these. Have you watched Electrical Woman, Dinah Girl, Monster Squad, Far Out Space, Lost Saucer, Ruth Buzzy, and the Jim Neighbors? I don't know any of those mean. Forrest Tucker, Laurie Starts, Ghostbusters, the
old one, the real one. Yeah,
yeah, the real Ghostbusters. I have rewatching T.J. Hooker and Dynasty. T.J. Hooker was fun. I like that one. Heather Locklear. Yep, I was about to say Heather Locklear. Heather be thy name.
Swing.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Let's see. One more for Renee. We'll let Renee have the last one. Swamp Thing 2 and Firestarter. So I like Swamp Thing 2 more than the original one. The first one, I rewatched that recently. I wasn't not a big fan.
He's a good guy.
That one's fucking. Oh, the opening credits with the fucking Credence and the comic book pages. That's when I started getting into comics and seeing all those comic panels and stuff. Got me super oh my god, I got to read that book. I got to get where are all these comics at? So that kind of got me more into reading comics. Yeah, that's about it. Any hidden gems this week, man?
Negative.
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Sleepy, that's for Jim. That's a long one. I figured talking about Superman was going to take a long time. So please like and subscribe if you made it this far. Like the video. Like I said, we're going to probably be back in a couple weeks with our top 10, our personal top 10 of 2024. Even though it was a weird year, shitty on most cases, but there's some good stuff that happened. And then after that week, we're going to do our best or looking forward to our stuff that we're looking forward to in 2025. So a couple fun shows coming up, so make sure you turn on the notification bell to know when we're going on. Sometimes We don't know when we're going on, so turn on the notification bell so you know. Get send a little email saying, hey, these fuckers are on and we want to watch them. Lori, have a great Christmas. See you next year. Thanks, Lori. Yeah, you guys have a good, safe Christmas. Have fun. Just don't. If you go party, make sure you're fucking. Don't fucking drive. Don't want a DUI. Fuck it for the new year. You don't want to start off the year like that.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
All right, we're gonna get out of here, Mr. Effort. Any last words? Is that your last word?
Yep.
All right, remember, guys, look up.
Yep.